Ever since I can remember, I have loved music. The feeling of getting lost with an instrument in your hands. There isn't a lot of things like it, where the world just goes quiet and nothing else matters. And in that moment, you feel truly understood. And as you dig in, as you give, it gives right back in an exactly equal measure. After constantly seeing new artists blow up each year and achieve their wildest dreams, there comes a point in time where you kind of think, man, why couldn't that be me? Feeling like you were chosen for it, but also acknowledging that there's barely anything to suggest you would become successful. The chances just seem so low. What would it even take to achieve something like that? How many thousands of hours do these people put in behind the scenes to get good enough to actually succeed? Hopefully within the next few years, I'll have answers to these questions. Hello everyone, and welcome to this time capsule. I really don't have any expectations for this. It's mainly just documenting my whole journey of making music from this year and onwards.
The number one thing that determines if a product blows up is, well, the product. And the fact is, your song is the biggest determinator of this, since terribly marketed music blows up all the time when the song is great.
So out of last year's ideas, I had one that sounded like this.
Please don't reject me, darling. Don't you know
This is what I had for the lyrics, and they're kind of like nothing. I just feel like they just don't mean anything. It's not really the story that I want to tell with it. Bro, we got the trusty recording set up right here. Oh yeah. Let's choose some good samples, shall we? Woo! Hell yeah, that sounds sick! Add in the 808 too. Add in some sexy synth. Also added this thing called Mo Booty sample. Kinda sounds funky. All in all, this is what we're dealing with. Not bad, eh? These are unmatched. Bro. So I had the idea of adding in a big crowd vocal thing, just chanting random stuff. And yeah, when creating, it's very easy to look at your own inadequacies. Like, a lot of elements by themselves can potentially sound awful. But sometimes when you combine a bunch of awful sounds together, sometimes they just come together magically and sound good. So this is kind of what happened here. So this is what we have now with the original lyrics.
please don't reject me, darling.
I think I love the beat in the song, but I don't really feel like the lyrics are hitting that well, so I'm definitely going to re-record the lyrics, but not today, another day. It's been a big day. Oh yeah. Now I just need to add the kick and a few samples and we got a vibe, lad. Heard a guitar melody in my head. So we go and get it. Pan them left and right, and I made one of them like an octave lower, so this is what we have now. And little secret weapon, this fan plugin, now, why does that sound so zesty? Now that's what we got. Surprise, surprise, we're gonna add some more guitars to this little here, John. We added some little like, I think some vocal layers would go sick with that melody. Layer that a few more times and it's gonna be bad. Yeah. Let's go. Also added a few like little extra. Definitely happy with how that track turned out. I don't really have any lyrics for it, but it sounds cool. The last thing I added to it was the keys that I'm playing at the moment. Just recorded through my phone, I couldn't be bothered to mic the piano up. But yeah, while I don't have any lyrics for this song, we will move on to producing another track. So this was a super rough demo that I made in like 30 minutes before bed one night.
I'm a nice look like room sound free.
Love the vibe of it, so we're gonna work on it today.
My weekend nights look like rooms filled with screens. I bring my headset, mouse, and gaming PC. You bring a mattress, but you always forget the sheets. Hide down in the basement. No one can hear us make a sound. Now it's 12:30. Couldn't even tell. Gave me my bread and destroying my health. Giving me brain damage, brain damage. It's giving me brain damage, brain damage.
It's kind of hard to tell if a lot of these songs are actually objectively good, especially the lyrics, but I just eventually have to feed them to the wolves and let them decide. Honestly, this whole process is just about getting out of my own way and getting into the flow of writing and releasing songs. I doubt much will happen with these songs that I've been working on in January, but after December 31st this year, hopefully I will have like over 20 songs released. So maybe there's a chance that one of them would blow up. After watching some videos this morning on marketing and releasing advice, I was honestly feeling pretty bummed. Like everything just feels so overwhelming. Like, what if nothing I do works? A book that I've been reading that's been kind of helpful has been Art and Fear. There's so many things that are great in it, but it says that the function of the overwhelming majority of your artwork is simply to teach you how to make the small fraction of your artwork that soars. So I guess I just need to keep going and keep showing up every day to write songs. If I keep doing that, eventually I'll make something actually good that will soar. Greetings. I've been making a new song and I realized I need to record the process of actually making this. We got this guitar with nothing on it but Valhalla Vintage Verb, the GOAT. Look at it, the most popular samples on Splice. Shirt is on. Hello, my beautiful people. What's good? There's currently a lady in town, and she's proving to be very useful for lyric inspiration. And I did write a song, so let's produce the track for it. I had this chord progression from like ages ago, but I made a little sign plucky sound. Nice little bass, lad. iPhone voice, memo, piano. Hell yes! Bro, they cooked with the Mellotron plugin. Layers, son. Ogres have layers. Woo! Layer it. Oh my gosh, look at my layers. Look at my onion. Bro, I love onions.
You just feel right to me.
Holy layers.
You just feel right to me. I froze on the road, deer in headlights. You're in the driver's seat, but I won't move. You just feel right to me. You just feel right to me. You just feel right to me. You just...
Bro, a beat switch would go crazy though. I already have this from last year. So I kind of just added the beat in, finessed the tempo and like the key of it kind of thing, and this is what it sounds like.
You just feel right.
Yeah, boy. Can you guess what we're doing tonight? Making a song again? No. Found this on Splice. But wait a sec, if I arrange it and add some effects. Okay. Gang, are we cooking? Okay, let's go. Sup, gang? Jan, it's basically done. I'm very sorry I let you down. I want to cry, but I can't because I'm a man. But basically, I did a fair amount of songwriting in between these sessions that I didn't record, and I have some demos that I like. Not a lot of lyrics that I like, but these are some of the things that I came up with. Steve Lacy beat. Catchy alternative song. But anywho, let's talk about marketing. So essentially, in a world where artists are so clean cut and polished and every cover art has to look immaculate and professional, I'm gonna try and do the opposite. Because you know how you're on Spotify and you get recommended a new song. It's Friday, baby, everyone's happy, new music's coming out, and you see a little thing and you're like, oh, what is that? I want to click on it. I think everyone's so used to seeing like just clean cut cover arts that when I start putting these bad boys up as my cover art, they're going to be like, what the heck is this trash? But then hopefully they listen to it and be like, oh, that song's actually good. Like, I vibe with this stuff. Like, can you imagine you whip up Spotify and the first thing you see is new music recommendation and you see this freaking thing? Like, chances are I reckon you'd click on it. And also, something that I'm aware of, generally speaking, artists that succeed, they are conversation starters. They get their friends talking about them and they want to share, like, their new favorite artist with their friends or whatever. I think it'll be a good talking point. Like, bro, this guy's cover arts, but he's good or whatever. But the month is basically done. As far as moving forward, I have a lot of songs in my folders now that I can fall back on. I really just have to fully finish one song and then release it and get the ball rolling and just keep releasing after that. I really like the Brain Damage song about playing video games up all night. I've decided I'm going to lower the key on that, so I'll have to re-record every single vocal, so that's going to be a real hoot. But you got to do what you got to do. But yeah, moving forward in February, hopefully release sometime mid-February, we'll have a song completely finished and we'll get the ball rolling. I just have to get out of my own way and start releasing again. I really don't know what I'm going to do with content yet, but there's a few strategies I think might work. We'll see how we go. But yeah, wish me luck, and I'll see y'all in a month's time.